The next heading under this Rupa is heart base. We call it Haday Vattu. This is the cardiac theory which holds a view that the heart is the seat of consciousness. The next material quality is heart base, that is Haday Vattu. This is the cardiac theory which holds a view that the heart is the seat of consciousness. The concept of Haday Vattu is grown in the commentarial literature. However, the Patthana also speaks thus. I quote, that matter in dependence on which the mind element and mind consciousness element occur. Upanishads also support this theory. It is defined as Handanti tang tang athang va anathang va purenti etenati hadayang. Hadayang cha tang vattu chati haday vattu. Material qualities through which those wholesome and unwholesome deeds are fulfilled is called haday vattu. It is a whole equal to a mustard seed in the middle of the heart. In that whole, the blood remains. There is a kind of object, material, which is present in the blood called as Haday Rupa. The Dhammasangani does not mention this particular type of material qualities called Haday Vattu. However, in its commentary called Attasalani, written by a 5th century scholar, Buddhaghosha explained the term as the basis of consciousness, Chittas Vattu. Again, it is clear that it is neither accepted nor rejected about the theory of Haday Vattu by the historical Buddha. The next material quality under this heading is the life faculty called Jivit Indriya. It is defined as Jivanti Tenati Jivitang. Jivit Indriya is called the life material phenomena. The life faculty is also considered as one of the 7 universal psychic factors, that is to say, which is associated with all sort of consciousness. Again, it is one of the 28 material qualities. It is one of the important phenomena through which a sentient being is justified. The Vishuddhimagga defines the life faculty with fourfold method, which Bhikkhu Bodhi also explains. It says, Sahajat Rupa Anupalan Lakhanang Jivitindriyang Tesang Pavattan Rasang Tesayev Thapan Pachupathanang Yapayotab Bhut Padathanang. The characteristic of this life faculty is to maintain the coexistent kind of matter, Sahajat Rup Anupalan, while the function is to make them occur, Pavattan. The manifestation of this life faculty is establishing of their presence, that is Thapan, and the proximate cause is the primary elements that are to be sustained. Yapayotab Bhuta. Material nutriment is the next material qualities called Kablikaro Aharu. Food, Ahar, is not just edible food but the nourishing quality or the nutritive essence of food which sustains the body. It is so called Kablikaro Aharu as the food is eaten by means of making into morsels. The Buddha used the term Ahara in the sense of condition also. Sabbe Satta Ahara Thitika. The second type of the material qualities, as we have discussed, is non-concretely produced material qualities. They are 10 in number. The first is material quality of relative limitation called Pariched Roop or Akas Dhatu. Akas, that is space, provides the place for the existence of other material qualities. A great scholar Karunadas translated this term as cavities, hole, aperture, interstices, etc. Hence, it can be understood as bounded or delimiting space. Since the space has relative existence, it is not included under the four great elements, but the material qualities produced by them. Space is technically called as Paricheda Roop in the Abhidhamma. Here, Pariched is not only which delimits Parichedanti, but also which is delimited Parichejyati. The characteristic of delimiting material qualities or delimiting material object Rupa Paricheda Lakhana. The function is to show their boundaries. Rupa Paryayanta Pakasan Rasa. It is manifested as confinement of matter, Roop Maryada Pachupatthana, and the proximate cause of it is a matter delimited by it, Parichinna Rupa Padatthana. The next material qualities under this heading is intimating material qualities called Vinyati Roop. Adhipayang Vinyapetiti Vinyati, meaning which intimates, communicate and conveyed the idea is called intimation, vinyati. One can understand the other's intention in two ways, through body and speech. As regard to physical intimation, for example, one can move one's hand that reveals one's intention and conveys a sense of calling other person. All these bodily activities such as sitting, standing, lying down or running have their own peculiarities and that each distinguished from one another. Similarly, teaching, laughing, crying, etc. can be understood as vachi vinyati. Both intimations have the same function of conveying intention. Here, physical intimation is caused by the air element while it is produced by the mind, while the vocal intimation is caused by the earth element while it is produced by the mind. The next material qualities under this heading is changeability of material qualities called Vikara Roop. Material qualities of changing mode can be known in three ways, that is lightness, lahuta, mildness, muduta and adaptability, that is kamanyata of material elements. Lahuno bhavo lahuta, the mode of lightness of concretely produced material qualities or the spatial manifestation is called lahuta. More precisely, a spatial manifestation or the lightness of Nippanna Roop produced by three causes, that is Chitta, Utu and Ahara is called Lahuta. Characteristic is non-sluggishness, while it functions as dispelling heaviness in matter. The manifestation is light transformability, while the proximate cause is light matter. It is defined as muduno bhavo muduta. It means the mode of mildness of concretely produced material qualities or the spatial manifestation is called muduta. The characteristic of muduta is non-rigidity, while the function is dispelling rigidity in matter. It is manifested as non-opposing to any kind of action and the proximate cause of muduta is malleable matter. Now, Kamanyata is defined as Kamanyasya bhavo Kamanyata. It means the mode of adaptability which is favorable to physical activities of concretely produced material qualities, or the spatial manifestation is called Kamanyata. The characteristic of Kamanyata is said to be wildness which is favorable to physical activities. It functions as dispelling unwildness. The manifestation is non-weakness, while the proximate cause is widely matter. The next material qualities under this segment is the material quality of natural characteristic called Lakhan Roop. So, there are 4 states of material qualities possessing different natural qualities. They are arising, upachaya, continuity, santati, decay, jarata, and destruction, that is anicchata. As the great scholar Narad Mahathera rightly observes that these 4 characteristics are understood in 3 ways only. The first, arising, upad; second, growth, decay; and the last, death. That is to say, the natural characteristic of all conditioned dhamma: arising, upada; static, sthiti; and dissolution, that is vaya. Anicchata here means death, as they are natural qualities of all conditioned phenomena. They are called Lakhan Roop. In terms of thought moment, out of 17 khanas, arising is like the first moment, destruction is the last, and the rest 15 moments are said to be static or growth decay. Therefore, the 4 great elements and other 24 material qualities produced by these elements are collectively Roop. Before we conclude this session, please have a look on all those 28 material qualities, which is divided into 2 parts, are presented to you, are shown to you on the screen into 2 parts, namely concretely produced material qualities and non-concretely material quality. Thank you very much for listening this module. Hope you have comprehended well the material qualities. Thank you so much. Thank you.